Hello again, Jonas here reviewing something, the big one review. Something big one. It is not the deluxe, it is the big one. Today we're talking about the Transformers Titan class Scorponoks. Now, this is a long time. This figure came out of the Hasbro from 2020. Got them my sister from Christmas. That was back of last year. They got me from Amazon. I really want this guy. He's one of the headmaster commander of the Decepticon from the 87. I never had to vintage him until now. Here he is. He's a monstrosity. This guy is a monstrosity. He's also appeared from Transformers Earthrise, the Netflix one. Yeah, spoiler. He appears in the space station, but I won't get a spoiler. Now him was like, holy crap! It's like didn't see that coming. So here is the War for Cybertron's Titan class Scorponok. He is a package. The artwork's kind of pretty cool and beautiful. Nice little image of Scorponok. Looks like Holy Optimus Prime. And see there's Arc. On the left we see the Bumblebee. I guess pursuing two of them unnamed warriors. There's Dolger on top. Sent War for Cybertron. On the other side, we see there's Megatron. It's kind of hard to see. The other side, this shows a little art. That was a War for Earthrise. And on the back of the box, there is no re-up, unfortunately. There is no re-up. It says this comes with Zarek. It says 2 step. And this one's the Lord Zarek. That was 13 step. And then the city mode, that was 39 step. And then shows how to transform the robot mode. Shows the figures of all there's like on this. This I did not get them. I don't have this. So anyway, enough. So that's about this lore box. Let's take a look to see yourself. But before we get to look, let's take a look at his little tiny headmaster, Lord Zarek. Now, in case you know who he is, Lord Zarek is the main secondary antagonist became the main antagonist from Transformer Headmaster cartoon. He is also from G1 Season 4, from the short-lived Season 4 from the episode Rebirth, was the secondary antagonist who was worked in Galvatron from the last episode, and what it became Fortress Maximus' nemesis. He looks pretty cool, looks pretty tiny. Is a closer look. Really love his head skull. He's kind of a little tiny. He's got a red visor. Now, in the Headmaster cartoon, his eyes are different. He's now 2 eyes instead of visor eyes. In American, he has a red visor. The only third decoration he has his head can rotate left right. Little teeny tiny joint swivel. And his arms goes up and down and out. So his head needs, legs his needs, and forward in the back, and that's about it. Now, to transform to his headmaster, of course, you will get his head moved. Now, this version of Lord Zarek's head is his 2 eyes. This is based on the Headmaster cartoon, not the America one. He looks pretty tiny one. He is pretty tiny. Let's show you his size comparison. This figure is about 1.5 inches. Probably the smallest one is. Speaking of the tiny one, here is it comes with. And these are the Robonos, Lord Zarek, which is no head. Now it does a little connect holes in his back. In order to do that, to put a connect to his slot connect. Very similar to the Titan class of, the Titan return lines. These are Headmaster gimmick. You put in hand and oh wait, it's wrong. Oh wait. Dang it. Sorry, Ed. Oops, wrong head. Okay, there we go. So here is Lord Zarek. He looks pretty good, pretty cool looking. He figures out 5.5 inches. Now, articulation for. As far as the articulation goes to is Lord Zarek, he does get head can rotate left or right, can't go rotate because his shoulder pen doesn't up down. His arms goes up and down, goes in and out. Oops. Can't go out because hit by. We'll get him to show it. Goes in and out because of transformation. He has a Lysa swivel. Then the elbow. He has a double elbow. No wrist articulation for some reason. It does get swivel waist. It's kind of loose. His leg is forwards and back. Goes in and out. He has a thigh swivel. Then a knee. And that's about. Also, there's no angle articulation. Wait. Yeah, there's angle swivel with this. As far as the weapon goes, see that pop out? It comes with a weird horn. I believe this is supposed to be a horn that goes to connect to Scorponoks. Do that, he has weapons. No. There's a little hole. So weapons. The hole looks like that. Oh wait, no. It goes hold the weapon. He'll sort of connect. Looks like that. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Hold this. Before we get into the transform to his head nest in his big head mode, let's take a little quick size compares. Size comparison for Lord Zarek. Here's next to Optimus Prime from Earthrise line, also Earthrise line. He is pretty same size, a little shorter comparison. And here's a fun fact. Here's next to Cerebrals from Transformer Titan Return lines. Or, I'm sorry, not Titan Returns, Power Primes. Oh, I'm sorry, Power Primes. Sorry. I think it's Power Prime. I'm correct. So, Power to Primes. I think this figure came out 2016. Yeah, 2000. I think it came out at 2016. I'm correct. That was combined. So here is the Cerebrals from, who is also from up here from season 4. He was also based on American cartoon, not the Japanese one. Now we'll get into the review that Fortress Mexican is sometime very soon, sometime in the future. So that was the case of size comparison. Now for Transform to Cerebral or Lord Zarek and his Scorponok's head, first thing to do was open his chest. Here you can see this. I'm gonna start connecting. Now on the back here, you can see a little peg here starts connect. Now see there's a connect. Now see the little start bending and change. Now see the little peg goes connected here, goes and you can see there's Scorponok's head. Also forgot there's the peg I mentioned. Little peg hole goes connect. Looks like this. And here we have Scorponok in his beast mode's head. One's the beast mode. The down below there's robot's head. Connect it. And one of the coolest opens up. You can see there's a little green eyes. And that was kind of cool. Now enough. So that's our Scorponok's head. So now let's move on to Scorponok's base. The Scorponok's city mode is probably the largest city base I've ever seen. And he is really big, looks inspired by the vintage toy from 1987. He's really expensive. This here is really large size. He's about high and he's pretty high. He's pretty huge. Let's take a look at some details. I think Hasbro nailed a good job how he looks capture the vintage toy. Nice little city base mode. Nice little slide in this. And you can try to hold this up. You can see there's a little base inside. There's inside base. You opens up. Oops. Oops. And you can see there's inside. I guess apparently that's supposedly like a prisoner. It's a necklace case. Now for size comparison, here's the strength here. Now he is a really big size. How big is the city base? Now this is probably the largest city base. I'll show and you can see there's a little door there. Now I'm gonna show to the back of the box. Shows the back of the box. Shows the little commands of the base. It says battle station mode according to his package. So that was a really cool the issues. Now I'll show you the back. The back here, there's some kind of city base. You can see there's a connected hole that goes to your headmaster. This overall is pretty big. It's kind of heavy. So that is the city base. Now the transform to Scorponoks. Before we get to Roma, we get the Scorpion mode. Now let's take off the wet. First of all, let's take the shield. And you can see there's a shield. Comes with little shields. And then let's take it apart. There's little pieces. And we'll sort of do the exact same. There's a little 2 pieces, second pieces. Now, let's get started to the big one. First thing to do is close ears. Then we'll rotate the claw. And we'll the same. The next one is a little tricky. Also, let's start close. Hush here. Now, what we do is. Oh crap. Sorry, this piece fell off. Gotta be careful. Oh, come on. This is probably the frustrating. Now, you suppose the ratchet joints. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how those connect. Let's start rotate. Rotate around. Oh, sorry that. You can see. Also, you can see in my Digimon Vital Heroes that. Okay, continue. Rotate this. Your ratchet in. Start doing exact here. Now do exactly the same. Oh, sorry that. Now, of course, they connect down here. There's connectors here. Connect to this. Oops. Then rotate around his head. So we're going to take a break on part 1. So part 2 will continue with the shows of Beast Mode, then the Robo Mode himself.